にも恵まれぬ貴様のような盆栽に。
なんて小さい。
As the scene unfolds, we see a man, eyes filled with sadness, in a crowd making fun of him. In this sad moment, a prince, before ending his life, gives the commoner a parting gift, a chance to use his hidden magic. With desperation, the man tries to gather his powers, trying to attack the prince. His shaking arms release a weak flame, barely burning the prince, making people laugh at him. Disappointed by the commoner's lack of skill, the prince thinks about the wise advice of William Bordeaux, emphasizing the importance of family, talent, and intelligence in using magic. He feels sad that hard work doesn't matter without natural talent, scolding the commoner for dreaming of being great in magic. With a wave, the prince sends a blast of flames at the helpless commoner, burning him in pain. But, in the fire, the commoner finds comfort in the beauty of magic, wanting to understand it more even in his last moments. As he turns to ash, he wishes for another chance to enjoy magic. Suddenly, he wakes up to a strange scene, surrounded by tall servants holding toys. Confused and dizzy, he sees them as big enemies, instinctively casting a weak fire spell to defend himself. His accidental spell sets off fireworks, showing that a royal heir, the 7th prince of the Saloon Kingdom, is born. As the villagers celebrate, the castle servants rush to control the chaos caused by the newborn prince's accidental magic. Without knowing, the playful prince enjoys his accidental magic, not realizing the trouble he caused. Years go by, and life in the kingdom goes back to normal. In the castle's corridors, hardworking servants search for the elusive prince. Hidden in the shadows, the young prince, now called Lloyd, takes a break. But his peace is interrupted by 2 unexpected visitors. Trying to stay quiet, Lloyd tries to hide, but the men recognize him. Trying to avoid them, Lloyd runs deeper into the castle, leaving the puzzled men to wonder about the mysterious 7th prince, who is meant for something beyond being a king. Perplexed by the strong efforts of a particular man to impress him, the prince remembers his extraordinary early years, speaking soon after being born, preferring books over toys, and refusing baby food with sophistication. His friend jokes that he must be the reincarnation of the wise sage, William Bordeaux. Despite the jest, as the prince walks down the castle steps, he realizes he carries memories of a past life as a commoner, which he finds hard to accept alongside his royal status. While servants search for him, the prince struggles with being reborn, wondering why fate made him royal. Determined to explore the magic he loved in his past life, he goes to the royal library, excited about its magical knowledge. Among the large books, he starts reading but is interrupted by Silpha, a skilled swordswoman assigned to teach him. They spar, and although he doesn't care about being king, Silpha teaches him that mastering the sword is important for discipline and valor. Even though he doesn't want to be king, Lloyd trains with Silpha, hiding his efforts to finish quickly. He uses secret magic to enhance his strength during training, but realizes Silpha is better in skill and strength. Still, Lloyd uses his creativity and magic to try to win, defying his status with every use of his magical powers. Undeterred by Silpha's sharp eyes, Lloyd keeps using his secret moves, using magic to copy her moves during their sword practice. But when he tries a surprise attack, Silpha's smart defense breaks his illusion of winning, leaving him defenseless. Surprised by Silpha accusing him of cheating, Lloyd's act falls apart, showing his cleverness. Silpha admires his talent for thinking fast and using spells together, something most magicians can't do. Silpha tells him to take his time to improve instead of rushing, not knowing Lloyd has more hidden spells. Reluctantly following Silpha to the bath, Lloyd feels sad about leaving his books, but he gets interested in the forbidden underground library's scary stories. Curious, Lloyd decides to explore it, excited by the thought of secret knowledge hidden below the castle. At night, Lloyd sneaks into the underground library using his magic to avoid guards. The guards don't know he's there as he easily breaks the old seal. Inside the library, Lloyd smells old books and feels the magic secrets hidden there. He gets lost in the forbidden knowledge, not noticing the danger. As he goes deeper, Lloyd finds something unbelievable, a magical book that can talk and has dark powers. Impressed by Lloyd's bravery, the demon in the book tells him about the seal's secret and the power it holds. As the demon named Grimoire introduces himself, Lloyd understands the importance of the magical book's guardian. Even though Grimoire tries to tempt him with riches and old knowledge, Lloyd stays determined to protect the kingdom's magic. Lloyd isn't interested in Grimoire's promises of wealth and remains focused on guarding the kingdom's magic. He doesn't trust Grimoire's nice words and stays cautious, knowing he has a duty to fulfill. Curious about learning ancient magic, Lloyd cautiously agrees to Grimoire's offer, wanting knowledge more than he fears the risks. When he releases the demon's seal, Lloyd prepares himself for what he'll learn. But Grimoire quickly shows his true colors, attacking Lloyd with old spells. Lloyd defends himself easily, making a barrier to block Grimoire's attacks. Lloyd studies Grimoire's spells with interest while Grimoire gets frustrated seeing Lloyd's strong defense. As the battle continues, Lloyd gets better at magic and surprises Grimoire with his skills. Grimoire starts to realize he underestimated Lloyd. In the end, Lloyd uses a powerful spell to defeat Grimoire, who couldn't escape. With Grimoire gone, Lloyd feels confident and ready to continue his journey in magic, knowing he's learned a lot from the battle. As Lloyd fixed the library, Grimoire watched in surprise as the room became perfect again. Impressed by Lloyd's skill, Grimoire started to respect him more, seeing how talented he was. But Lloyd wasn't sure if Grimoire was trustworthy. He knew normal magic couldn't beat demons, so he decided to test Grimoire. When Lloyd got closer, Grimoire got scared and couldn't face Lloyd's power. Knowing he couldn't fight back, Grimoire gave up and offered to help Lloyd. Lloyd was hesitant at first, but he agreed to let Grimoire serve him. Grimoire then turned into a smaller, less scary form. Even though Grimoire tried to trick Lloyd, he had to obey because Lloyd had strong magic. As Grimoire did what Lloyd asked, Lloyd used the chance to learn more about magic from the library's books. With Grimoire's help, Lloyd used Grimoire's presence to learn more about magic while also keeping an eye on him. But that's where this video ends, and if you haven't watched Soft Boy Travels to the Past to Rewrite His Future, click on the video on the right and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. See you on the next one.